In these examples, we can take out a GCF first instead of seeing what multiplies to the outside numbers that adds up to the inside. So I'm going to take out a GCF first just to make my numbers a little smaller and more manageable. So the number that all three terms, it has to be all three, the number that all three have in common is 2. And then when I take out that 2, I'm left with x squared minus x minus 28. Now I just need to factor whatever is inside of the parentheses. So I'm not going to worry about the 2 right now. I need to keep it there, but I'm not going to do anything with it. I'm going to see what multiplies to 1, the number that's directly in front of the x squared. 1 times negative 28. So I need to see what multiplies to negative 28. That adds up to negative 1. Now my factors of 28 are 1 and 28, 2 and 14, 4 and 7. Now, I need them to add up to negative 1. None of these, no matter what's positive and what's negative, none of them will add up to negative 1. This is the most I can factor this trinomial right now. Number 12, I can take negative 3 out of every single term. So we've got negative 3 on the outside. When we divide every term by negative 3, we get x squared plus 3x minus 40. So I need to see what multiplies to negative 40, 1 times negative 40. That adds up to 3. My factors of negative 40, or of 40, we've got 1 and 40, 2 and 20, 3 doesn't work, 4 and 10, 5 and 8. Now I need to keep in mind, I've got that negative 3 already. Then we've got x. We need to multiply to a negative number, so I've got x minus something and x plus something. We need to add up to a positive 3. These won't get me to 3, these won't get me to 3, these won't get me to 3. But if I do 8 and negative 5, that gets us to positive 3. So I've got negative 3 times x minus 5 times x plus 8. That is our factored form. Finally, we have a cubed minus 10a squared plus 25a. I can't take a number out of all three of these terms besides 1, but I can take a out of all three. So now I've got a on the outside, and then when I divide, I have a squared minus 10a plus 25. And then let's see if we can factor this trinomial. What multiplies to 25 that adds up to negative 10? Our factors of 25 are 1 and 25, or 5 and 5. Since I need to add up to a negative number, both of my numbers need to be negative, because I'm multiplying to be positive. So now we've got a minus 5, and a minus 5, which can also be written as a times a minus 5 squared, since there are 2 of them.